Ben Simmons' representation and the Sixers really progressing on getting him back. Here's Isaiah Joe. Joe misses that one, but he has been one of the real bright spots. Doc Rivers, who you saw there in his second year as head coach of Philadelphia. James Harden. Harden again didn't play a lot of basketball.
If you're an opponent, the numbers back up double teaming him, but he's patient and now finding his release points.
James Harden on a runner. Good ball movement. And Bruce Brown misses offensive rebound. Very unselfish play from Brooklyn leads to a layup.
You can see James Harden's skill set on display. Philly has to operate differently. We'll talk about Ben Simmons and all the implications of perhaps him returning. You're missing a guy who is elite checking 1 through 4, and in a pinch could guard 5.
Niang now getting a turn on Harden. Step back three, knocks it down.
Well, the stars are starting to percolate, Mike. You said it, 8 days from tip-off.
Drummond and Millsap. Harris looking to help out. Oh, Drummond may have thrown a bit of an elbow. Gets it back, but lost it. Millsap's looking at the official like, wait a minute. Boy, some really sloppy ball handling from Brooklyn. Harrison throws it up. Paul Reed goes down. Back up top, Korkmaz. This year, the Kyrie Irving situation, there's always drama as Harden gets inside. Being a coach in any league on any level. Millsap lost it. Another turnover for Brooklyn. That's 6 already.
I think he's excited to be a part of this group and an opportunity in front of him.
Harden trying to draw the foul. So again, because of all the injuries, some extended minutes for Aaron Henry, who was not drafted out of Michigan State. Philly, another turnover, forced. Drummond foul. Goes tumbling down. Appears to be okay. 5-on-4 the other way. Harden trying to take advantage. Nice feed inside to Griffin. Well, Doc Rivers keeps talking about Joe. He says we have to get him on the floor more. And what he's doing in the preseason is making that a certainty as Joe Harris knocks down what he does best. Almost up to about 180. Second round pick out of Arkansas. He saw flashes last year, but Harden connects. Really enjoy playing that, and he's always been a great passer. But in Houston, had to do the scoring. Nice try there. He looks sharp here. Had a couple of fumbles in terms of turning the ball over. That's coming out a little more. Harden, good look, drives, floats it up, shot won't go. And they get a. There's David Duke Jr.'s in the game. A new possession. Durant drives. I don't know if the coaches love to see it in a preseason game. No, I mean, clearly they love the hustle. Harden off the backboard. Korkmaz catches it in stride. Off the glass. At the buzzer, Korkmaz, 17 first-half points.
During his tenure with the Sixers, remember the frustration early where he sort of asked for a trade, if I recollect, at one point because he wasn't playing. But he's gotten in the rotation at times.
And a former Jazz misses on that one. But if you're the Nets, right now that first half, that #1 thing is Blake Griffin drills a 3.
You remember when Kevin Durant first started to play last year after return from the Achilles? I thought his passing was just a beat off, like it was the last thing to come. I think the same could be said of James. I thought his passing was just a beat off, like it was the last thing to come. I think the same could be said of James.
I agree. How about Drummond handling the ball? But one of the game's elite rebounders. A few years back, he averaged over 16 rebounds a game. That was most in the NBA in 21 years. A lot of guys talk about how much they love to play with him. And if he comes back and plays great.
Contribute to winning. I think eventually the potential exists for there to be some softening. Now, whether he's here long enough for that to transpire, I don't know. Sent down is no longer, it's not even looked at in that way.
How about Drummond with the steal and the slam? Harden, little step back three is good. Harden has shot the ball well tonight, Doris. Harden, hand in his face. He thought he got fouled. What a third quarter for Philadelphia. Missing some key players.